Yes. Yes.
What are you doing? Is it the whole newspaper or what aspect of the newspaper are you looking at?
The economy.
Just the economy. Right?
Business and economy.
Okay.
Yes.
You do general newspaper review.
What do you say?
You do a general newspaper review.
I should do it.
Yes, all because they didn't take it at all. They didn't take the newspaper at all in Ibadan.
Ibadan, okay.
So sir, let's just go through all the newspapers.
Newspapers, okay. 8:15. Okay. That's in another 5 minutes. Hey baby, good morning. Enu ṣe mo wà. Jọ̀ọ́ ṣé mo lè pè ẹ́ ní 8:30. O ṣé. O ṣé. Thank you very much. Good morning. Bye bye. O ṣé. Thank you very much. Bye bye. It's on silent. That's why this kí ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ woman yìí.
So let's look at. And those who stay put and work in the unconvenient environments like the one we saw few minutes ago, well, because they can't come up because they want to. Let me come to the issue of because you are more of a child right activist. Let me come down to breeding a child. When you have a child, you know, for instance, in many countries of the world that have advanced, so to say, there's this instilling values in them right from when they're babies, a child. How can the Nigerian child have all of these values instilled in them in terms of becoming economically empowered at a very young age, thinking out of the box? For instance, what do we need to do? Because the values that we have these days, looking at what kids pick up and the kind of youths we breed in our society today, how do we begin to breed this value from a very tender age?
Yes, you know, we have this, I work with parents a lot, and I've seen there are lots of knowledge gap in the mind of parents. We have this notion or this feeling that it's only when a child goes to school only that a child can be better. For a child to be fully independent and with good knowledge of
kí lórúkọ woman tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ woman yẹn kí lórúkọ ẹ̀ irọ́ kí ni first name Cole yẹn my what? Adegboyega Labiran. Ó ti dábàá, ó ti dábàá. Jẹ́ kó fi táì bò mọ́lẹ̀. You're using 7 minutes. A very good morning to you once again, and many thanks for joining us on the AM Cafe, coming to you from the studios of IATV in Lagos. I am Adegboyega Labiron. I have with me the Punch, the Vanguard, and of course the Nigerian Tribune. I'd like to start with the Punch. We have only an act of God can stop Saturday's elections, says INEC. With a rider, stop inciting us to obey orders, to disobey orders, Buratai tells presidential candidates. Another rider, coming from another point of view, don't drag military into politics. PDP advises Chief of Army Staff. Only an act of God can stop Saturday's election, says INEC. That's on page 2 of the Punch. We also have power sector losing 69.1 billion naira in 7 weeks. That's on page 35. Imo, Lagos, Kano, missing result sheets found in Gombe, Kwara and Oyo on page 25 of the Punch. Suspended CJN's appeal suffer further delay. With a rider $30,000 in Onoye's account, not bribe money, says a senior advocate of Nigeria. That's on page 7 of the Punch. Headsmen attack Agatu community in Benue, kill 16. That's on page 10. Still with the Punch newspaper, body bag threat. ICC may prosecute El Rufai, says Falano. That's on page 30. And of course, Lagos motorists, commuters lament road closure after train derailment on pages 4 and 5 of the Punch newspaper. Bank non-performing loans hits 1.79 trillion naira with a rider. FG recorded 3.4 trillion naira fiscal deficit in 2018 on pages 27 and 31 of the Punch newspaper. Over now to the Vanguard. Unlawful orders. Withdraw your statement. Army Chief tells Atiku. Withdraw your statement. Army Chief tells Atiku with the following rider. Says PDP candidate trying to incite army against constituted authority. Obey orders. Be loyal 100% or resign. Buratai tells officers and soldiers. Another rider. Don't politicize the military. PDP warns adds Buhari lacks power to deploy soldiers for election. Leave politics, tackle insurgency. Atiku replies Chief of Army Staff. Yet another rider, Federal Executive Council backs Buhari's order on ballot box snatchers. Unlawful orders, withdraw your statement, Army Chief tells Atiku. Yet another story, pulse shift in Nigeria, its abject state failure, state of the nation. That's Olufason. How I paid $30,000 into Onoye's domiciliary account, Agi, a senior advocate of Nigeria. That's on page 9 of the Vanguard newspaper. Herdsmen killed 16 in Agatu, Benue, on page 6, also of the Vanguard newspaper. Stock market boosts defy political uncertainty on page 19. And of course, we have Pulse. Don't use military to intimidate Nigerians. Are Adams on page 37 of the Vanguard newspaper. Hijab, MSSN drags Ogun government to court on page 37. Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority threatens to sanction debtor telecom operators on page 10 of the Vanguard newspapers. Elections, I stand with Buhari on ballot box snatching. That is Tinubu on page 10, also of the Vanguard newspaper. Now to the back page of the Vanguard newspaper, that is Vanguard Sports. Victor Moses, or Kaka, among top 10 overpaid players. Madrid, that's on page, that's details inside the papers. Madrid to use Bali in Hazard deal. Fellaini, no regrets, quitting United. That's on the back page of the Vanguard Sports. Now to the Nigerian Tribune. Obey orders, be loyal or resign, Buratai tells officers and soldiers. That's on page 7 of the Nigerian Tribune. With a rider, PDP cautions Buratai against dragging military into politics, says Buhari lacks power to deploy soldiers for elections. We are ready for Saturday, INEC, says Supreme Court. Our decision on Rivers, final. We are ready for Saturday election. That's the INEC chairman. FG orders payment of February salary to workers. That's on pages 8 and 11. Declares tomorrow. That's the 22nd of February. It's a Friday as a work-free day. FG orders payment of February salaries to workers on pages 8 and 11 of the Nigerian Tribune. Declares tomorrow work-free day. 16 fear dead in Benue herdsmen attack on page 35 of the Nigerian Tribune. And now to the back page of the Nigerian Tribune. Federer returns to clay court after 2 years. And of course, my ambition greater than playing for Chelsea, Omero. And now going to the energy sector, the federal government paid, that's FG paid 1.62 trillion naira cash call in 11 months, NNPC. The federal government paid a total of 1.628 trillion naira in the joint venture cash call from January to November 2018. Latest data from the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation. And with that, we come to the end of the newspaper review from the studios of IATV here in Lagos. I am Adegboyega Labiron. Thank you very much for letting us be a part of your Thursday morning. Over now to Ibadan.
Just take this in hand. That woman that sells cocoa for you every morning. Morning. Okay, thank you.
I'm tired. I want to leave, sir.
Obviously.
But Romoke, why? Why do you want to leave?
You don't do anything. You will die here today.
Yeah! I don't die.
You never die.
Did you say what I go do where Romoke go just take love me? Nothingness. That's Marco. Marco, tell you, see, I love you. She's 2 months pregnant.
Yes.
No,
Okay,
no,
for
no.
me, only
I
this.
see the front and back page.
You know who better for you? I swear to God Almighty.
No. You told me 7 minutes.
Yes. Just hold it. Hey, hold it.
You didn't tell me second time. Oh, so second time.
Show me your face. Show me. I mistakenly.
You put your coin. The whole newspaper mocha, front page is anymore cat, back page.
That's one thing. They didn't tell us to stop. But thank God we have a smooth
No matter.
one thing is they are short over there. Gbogbo material will not be done. They are expecting us to pick up the rest.
Yeah, praise the Lord. Yeah. Right. 3 newspapers, have you? Front and back. Because you I met her here. Front and back. Kilo outstanding. 8:30. Kilo outstanding.